Now we're moving into England, so we're dealing with the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes, or the Anglo-Saxon Invasion. Now these groups are coming in primarily from Germany, and they're invading England following Rome's departure between the 4th and 6th century. England, much like the rest of Europe, as soon as the Romans leave, we see a power vacuum. They will divide up the country into various kingdoms, and this is the time of the legendary Britons like King Arthur, who would have defended the Brits from Anglo-Saxons. This is sort of the time period that we would generally see that, although obviously those are mythical persons. And one of the places that we get from this is the Sutton Hoo Burial. Now, Anglo-Saxon art followed abstract styles of the early Celts. This is one of the most famous discoveries, and this is a burial ship of Sutton Hoo. And this may have belonged to a man by the name of Raywind, king of the East Angles, who died around 624-625. And it recalls traditions that we read about in Beowulf, this idea of burial on a ship. What we're actually looking at is a purse cover. Now, this would have been attached to more than likely a metal mesh purse, something that would have looked like chainmail, that would have hung underneath it. We're sort of looking at the top that opens and closes. At the top end, we see the hinges. At the bottom, we see the clasp. And the purse itself was filled with Byzantine coins. This tells us that there's trade between England and the Byzantine Empire at the time. What we see is a cover that's decorated with garnet and emerald inlay, and it's both symmetrical and interlaced. What we're also seeing is a couple of eagles attacking a duck. This is a symbol of power. The eagle representing a more powerful creature, obviously, than the duck that it's attacking. We also see men and dogs or wolves on either side. All of this colored work, this is enamel work. This is basically melted glass. And we can see, especially in the knotwork above here, the Celtic influence that's coming in to the Anglo-Saxon world. The garnets, the large stones on either side, would have been precious to them at the time, much like diamonds are precious to us today. And you can imagine the amount of work that would have gone into this. This is incredible workmanship and something that would have belonged only to someone of particular importance.